The notion that scientists and mainstream media are deceiving the public about global warming has become a pervasive narrative in certain circles. This claim suggests that there is a concerted effort to manipulate and distort the truth about climate change with the intention of advancing a particular agenda or ideology. However, a closer examination of the evidence and the motivations behind this narrative reveals a more complex and nuanced reality. One of the primary drivers of this conspiracy theory is the perceived conflict between economic interests and environmental concerns. It is argued that scientists and policymakers are intentionally downplaying or exaggerating the severity of global warming in order to promote a particular set of policies or technologies that benefit certain industries or special interest groups. For example, some claim that the emphasis on renewable energy sources is driven by a desire to advance the interests of companies that manufacture solar panels or wind turbines, rather than a genuine concern for the environment. However, this perspective overlooks the overwhelming scientific consensus on the reality and severity of global warming. The vast majority of climate scientists agree that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, are significantly contributing to the warming of the planet. This consensus is based on decades of research and evidence from multiple lines of inquiry, including temperature records, shrinking ice sheets, and shifts in the distribution of plants and animals. Moreover, the idea that scientists are engaged in a deliberate effort to deceive the public about global warming is belied by the fact that the scientific community is inherently skeptical and self-correcting. The peer review process, which is the foundation of scientific inquiry, is designed to subject research findings to rigorous scrutiny and criticism. This process helps to ensure that scientific claims are thoroughly vetted and that any errors or flaws are identified and corrected. Mainstream media also plays a crucial role in shaping the public discourse on global warming. While it is true that some media outlets may prioritize sensationalism or ideological agendas over factual accuracy, the majority of reputable news organizations strive to provide balanced and informed coverage of the issue. The media's role in amplifying the voices of climate change skeptics and deniers, however, can create a false sense of balance and contribute to the perception that the science is more uncertain than it actually is. It is also worth noting that the fossil fuel industry and other special interest groups have a long history of funding and promoting climate change denial and misinformation. These efforts often involve the creation of pseudo-scientific research and think tanks that masquerade as legitimate sources of information. The purpose of these efforts is to sow confusion and doubt about the reality and severity of global warming, thereby delaying or blocking efforts to regulate greenhouse gas emissions or transition to cleaner energy sources. In conclusion, the claim that scientists and mainstream media are lying to us about global warming is a simplistic and misguided narrative that ignores the complexity and nuance of the issue. While there may be isolated instances of misinformation or bias, the overwhelming evidence suggests that the scientific consensus on global warming is based on rigorous research and a genuine concern for the well-being of the planet. Rather than perpetuating conspiracy theories and misinformation, it is essential that we engage in a constructive and informed dialogue about the reality and implications of global warming and work together to develop effective solutions to this critical challenge. By doing so, we can build a more sustainable and equitable future for all, and ensure that the integrity of science and journalism is upheld.